Do you remember the first time you tried something and failed miserably? Maybe it was a test you thought you aced but ended up barely passing. Or perhaps it was that job interview where you stumbled over your words and didn't get the offer. We've all been there, haven't we? That feeling of disappointment, of frustration, of questioning our abilities and worth. Failure has a way of sneaking up on us when we least expect it. It's like a sudden storm that rolls in, darkening the sky and shaking us to our core. And in those moments, it's easy to feel defeated, to want to crawl into bed and hide from the world. But here's the thing about failure. It's not the end of the road. In fact, it's often just the beginning. Think about it. Some of the most successful people in the world have experienced failure on a grand scale. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, failed over 1,000 times before he finally got it right. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, was rejected by numerous publishers before one finally took a chance on her. And Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was fired from the very company he helped create. But you know what these people had in common? They didn't let failure define them. They didn't give up when things got tough. Instead, they used their failures as fuel to propel them forward. They saw each setback as an opportunity to learn and grow, to become better versions of themselves. And that's the key, isn't it? It's not about avoiding failure altogether, because let's face it, that's impossible, but rather how we respond to it. Do we let it crush us, or do we rise above it? Do we allow it to hold us back, or do we use it as a springboard to greater heights? I know it's easier said than done. I know that failure can feel like a punch to the gut, knocking the wind right out of us. But here's the truth. You are stronger than you think. You have a resilience within you that is truly remarkable. And even when you feel like you're at your lowest point, remember this: the only way to go from here is up. So, my friend, I urge you not to be afraid of failure. Embrace it. Embrace the lessons it has to teach you, the wisdom it has to impart. And above all, never lose sight of your dreams. Because no matter how many times you fall, as long as you keep getting back up, as long as you keep pushing forward, you will eventually succeed. You are capable of greatness, of achieving things beyond your wildest imagination. But it all starts with a single step. So take that step. Take it with courage, with determination, with the knowledge that no matter what lies ahead, you have what it takes to overcome it. And when you reach the summit, when you finally achieve that which you've been striving for, you'll look back on your journey with pride. You'll see that every failure, every setback, every moment of doubt was just a stepping stone on the path to your success. So go ahead, my friend. Fail boldly, fail fearlessly, and in doing so, you will discover a strength within you that you never knew existed. You will rise above the challenges that once seemed insurmountable, and you will emerge not just victorious, but transformed. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and never, ever give up. My friend, have you ever felt like life keeps knocking you down over and over again? Maybe you've faced rejection, disappointment, or setbacks that have left you feeling defeated and discouraged. It's okay to admit it. We've all been there at some point in our lives. But let me tell you something. The mere fact that you're still standing, still listening, still seeking inspiration, speaks volumes about your strength and resilience. Failure is a universal experience, an unavoidable aspect of the human condition. It doesn't discriminate based on age, gender, race, or social status. It's an equal opportunity adversary that has the potential to leave us feeling battered and bruised. But here's the thing. Failure is not the end of the road. It's merely a detour on the journey to success. Think back to a time when you faced failure head-on. Maybe it was a failed relationship, a business venture that didn't pan out, or a dream that seemed to slip through your fingers. In that moment, it's natural to feel a range of emotions. Disappointment, frustration, even despair. But what if I told you that failure is not a reflection of your worth or potential? What if I told you that failure is simply feedback, a valuable lesson disguised as a setback? Consider the story of Thomas Edison, whose countless attempts to invent the light bulb were met with failure after failure. Each time he encountered a setback, he didn't view it as a defeat. He saw it as an opportunity to learn and improve. As he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And it was through this process of trial and error that he eventually succeeded in illuminating the world. Or take the example of J.K. Rowling, whose manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was rejected by multiple publishers before finally finding a home. In the face of rejection, she didn't throw in the towel and abandon her dreams. She persevered, honed her craft, and ultimately became one of the most successful authors of our time. What sets these individuals apart is not their immunity to failure, but rather their resilience in the face of it. They understood that failure is not a verdict. It's a stepping stone to greatness. It's a catalyst for growth, a necessary precursor to success. And most importantly, it's not the end of the story. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. So, my friend, I urge you to embrace failure as a natural part of the journey towards success. Don't let it define you or dictate your future. Instead, let it fuel your determination, your passion, your hunger for greatness. Use it as a source of motivation to push beyond your limits, to defy the odds, to achieve the extraordinary. But remember, the path to success is not a straight line. It's filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. There will be moments when you stumble and fall, when the road ahead seems impassable. But it's in those moments of adversity that your true character is revealed. It's when you choose to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward that you prove your resilience and strength. So, my friend, no matter how many times you fall, never lose sight of your dreams. Hold onto them with unwavering faith and determination. And know that with each setback, you are one step closer to achieving your goals. You are capable of greatness beyond your wildest imagination. You have within you the power to overcome any obstacle, to defy any odds, to achieve the impossible. Believe in yourself, trust in your abilities, and never, ever give up. For it's not the absence of failure that defines success, but rather the courage to persevere in the face of it.